We've had a heap of sporting action overnight, and joining me to discuss it all is 7 News editor and capybara lover, Matty Carmichael, and NRL legend, Brett Kimmorley as well. Fellas, the All-Stars last night. Let's start with that. They kicked off the AFL season, an emphatic victory here for the Indigenous side.
It was so good to see this fixture back. Wasn't it the 10 years gap, I think, it's been since we've seen the Indigenous All-Stars. And what the Indigenous players have brought to the Australian football over the decades and what they bring to the modern game is something that should be celebrated so much, like the flair and the talent and the amazing array of players that there are. And I think well done to the people of Perth for getting out and supporting it. I think it was like 37,000, a huge record crowd for this fixture. And so many of the players are saying, like, please let us play this more. So 10 years is way too long a gap to have this, and to make it a celebration, I think keep it in Perth because they've shown they'll support it, and the players really want to play it.
I was going to say, the players are really behind this initiative,
and you saw, like, Jai Simpkin, he was just about in tears when he had a goal celebration in honour of his pop last night. So it was awesome. Yeah,
it was stunning to see. Brett, an incredible finish at the NRL All-Stars match as well.
Yeah, exciting, as you said. I think the emotion that these weeks bring up for both AFL and NRL players, they get to play for their culture, their tribe, and you know, if you think about James Fisher-Harris, who went back to New Zealand last year on the passing of his grandfather, and then thought he was connected or disconnected from his culture and bits and pieces, that was the reason why that release last year. Kalen Ponga come out and did a very strong period about, you know, he is definitely a Maori player and he wanted to wear that jersey, and obviously Jaden Campbell gets to play last night. His father, Preston Campbell, was the creator of the Indigenous All-Stars sort of match. It was so tight, and obviously Dane Gagai here has been a man that's won lots of origins for Queensland and done stuff for Australia, but saved victory here. It was about 30 seconds to go. Thought there was a try from Indigenous, no tries to Maoris. Celebration, really good, exciting game.
Fantastic initiatives, and to see the players from both codes there just get behind those games.
Through sport, teaching a lot to society about culture, so it's fantastic.
Absolutely. Now, boys, this is a fascinating one. Yannick Sinner has been banned for 3 months after testing positive to anabolic steroids last year. Matty, I mean, it's very interesting, but does the punishment here actually fit the crime?
I don't think so. I'm with Nick Kyrgios in this. I think it seems like an absolute joke. So if you've found that he's guilty of having this steroid in his system, how can he keep his Grand Slam that he won in Melbourne last month? How can he keep all the prize money that he's collected over all this time? And conveniently, he just happens to be out long enough that he'll be back in time for the French Open. So it's almost like you won't even notice that Sinner's been banned.
But also this point that these doping agencies here have pointed out, he didn't actually have a competitive advantage from this supposed supplement.
So that's why it's on the world ban. And that's why he's been stood down for 3 months.
That makes sense.
We'll give you a little smack on the wrist and we'll say, go and be a better boy.
They've kind of got a foot on in each camp here, really, don't they?
It's ridiculous.
We've also seen some incredible scenes at the golf as well this week, and I just wanted to touch on it because, Matty, you were just saying before, if you were on that party hole that absolutely went off its head yesterday or the day before in Grange, you would have been a little bit scared.
Yeah, I'm not good in a crush like that, and that's a lot of humans crushed in together, being very sweaty, a lot of men all pushed together for all day.
I reckon Matty would be on the sage in the rave party after. Don't worry about what's happening at the Grange. Matty's coming out after 6 p.m. and he's going straight to the party. So watch it today on 7, and obviously I think the Englishman will win today.
Beautiful. All right, love your work, boys. Thank you very much for your time.